We're making this incredibly delicious peanut butter and mushroom pasta. It sounds gross, but it's so good. We're heating in a pan 2 tablespoons of olive oil on medium-high heat. Boil your water for your pasta. So that's been heating, right? That olive oil. And now you're going to use like 2 sort of medium-sized shallots that have been diced, right? Oh, that's a little early. Yeah, I'm so paranoid of hot things, right? So there's a couple of shallots, a lot of scallions in this recipe, a lot of scallions. Give that a minute or 2 on medium-high heat. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the pasta in. I think the spaghetti, it's like 7 minutes, right? Because sometimes it gets like overcooked because you're going to cook it in the pan too. So this is like nicely cooked down, right? And then we're going to add like, I'd say 5 cloves of minced garlic. Once this goes in, you have to act quite fast. I'm going to add a tablespoon and a half of grated ginger, right? Let that cook down a minute. And then, darlings, I think I'm not going to add the mushrooms. I don't think I'm going to add the mushrooms. What do you think? Should I add them? I'm going to add the mushrooms. I don't want a lot of mushrooms. I just want a little texture in here. So there's that, right? And then like a little salt in that so that they kind of die, okay? Like we want them to die down a little bit, but that's going to be quite delicious. Let's say 3 minutes for the mushrooms to wilt down a little, 3 to 5 minutes. You know what? When doesn't your pasta boil over? Can I ask you? When you use a wooden spoon. I know. I don't have a wooden spoon. I do. I have a million wooden spoons. All right. By the way, the mushrooms, it's a mixture of all kinds of mushrooms, right? Just a few mushrooms, really like, I would say that's a cup of mushrooms, or not even. And they're not cut into minuscule little chunks. They're cut into like chunks because you want a little texture in this. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, right? 3, okay? And then like 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 3, okay? Then you add, surprise, surprise, 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. Crazy, crazy, yes, but delicious, yes. Okay, and mix that up. And then you're going to add some pasta water. Start with a cup of pasta water. Okay, put that in here. Actually, start with 3/4 of a cup of pasta water because we want to make sauce. But this is going to cook and it's going to sort of mix all the ingredients together, right? I want it to be a nice consistency, a nice saucy consistency. And then we put the pasta in here and, oh my God, I forgot to add something. Wait, you have to add a goodly amount of pepperoncino in here, okay? I should have added it at the top of the thing because, you know, it's good to bloom it, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine. It'll be delicious. Okay, see, you forget something, but it's not too late. Sometimes it's not too late, only sometimes. I don't want it to dry out too much, so while we're waiting for the pasta, you know, just don't let it dry out too much. This is one of those pastas that, you know, you have to serve right away because this wants to like just get dry immediately, and I want it to continue to be creamy. So it has to get eaten quickly, like sit down, we're serving. By the way, the mushrooms are just there for decoration. They're not even there for flavor, but I think they're going to add a little something to this that are going to be it's going to be absolutely delicious. Okay, I'm going to taste the sauce. It's weird and good. Here, taste this. Tell me if you need what you think it needs.
I don't think it needs anything.
Me too, right?
It's great.
Oh my God. So now, before I take the noodles out, I'm going to reserve a lot of pasta water, like 2 cups of pasta water. I probably won't use that, but I feel more secure in knowing I have the pasta, right? I'm going to drain these noodles and quickly put them into this pan. How am I doing this? It's so stupid. I'm doing everything backwards, but welcome to my kitchen, darlings. Everything done backwards. And you know, this is where you kind of blend it together, okay? And let it cook down a little bit. It looks good already, right? Delicious. All right, so now this is on very low, and this is gonna cook for a minute or 2 to finish cooking the pasta and to just make that all kind of blend up together. I mean, if I was really smart, I would add a little bit of butter to that, but I'm not going to because you want it to be vegan, right? Okay, so this is beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. So the heat cuts off, and it's gonna go in this bowl first. Right, and get all of that. And now you need to eat this right away, so get ready to taste this, queens. I mean it. It's like, hurry! Here, this is for Neil first. A little bit of pasta with garnish, which is just some roughly chopped chives. What do you think? Isn't it so good?
It's like Thai and
Yeah. No, it's more like, you know, those Chinese noodles you used to get from like Sichuan Palace. So good.